Hey Tom, it's Bob from the office down the hall. It's good to see you, buddy. How have you been? Things have been okay for me, except that I'm a zombie now. I really wish you'd let us in. I think I speak for all of us when I say I understand why you folks might hesitate to submit to our demand. But here's an FYI, you're all gonna die screaming. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. If you open up the doors, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. I don't wanna nitpick, Tom, but is this really your plan? Spend your whole life locked inside a mall. Maybe that's okay for now, but someday you'll be out of food and guns, and you'll have to make the call. I'm not surprised to see you haven't thought it through enough. You never had the head for all that bigger picture stuff. But Tom, that's what I do, and I plan on eating you slowly. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. Open up the door, we'll all come inside and eat your brains. I'd like to help you, Tom, in any way I can. I sure appreciate the way you're working with me. I'm not a monster, Tom, well, technically I am. I guess I am. Got another meeting, Tom, maybe we could wrap it up. No, we'll get to common ground somehow. Meanwhile, I'll report back to my colleagues who were chewing on the doors. I guess we'll table this for now. I'm glad to see you take constructive criticism well. Thank you for your time, I know we're all busy as hell. And we'll put this thing to bed when I bash your head open. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're not unreasonable, I mean no one's gonna eat your eyes. All we wanna do is eat your brains. We're at an impasse here, maybe we should compromise. Open up the doors, we'll all come inside and eat your brains.
Good evening, Internet. It is not the first or third or even fifth Thursday of the month. It is, in fact, the fourth Thursday of the month. This is a day that we normally do the Serious Wrestling Federation production meeting. However, we wanted to allow the fans, the people watching at home, in on some of the action. And we'd also like to hear from you, your comments, your concerns, your what you think that we're doing wrong, what you think we can change. If you want to just show up and call Outlaw an asshole, you're more than welcome to. But please don't, because we like Outlaw. And without further ado, I'm going to bring the rest of the guys up real quick. We already have our first commenter coming up, but we'll bring them up once everybody gets to say their hellos. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Hello.
Okay, so everybody knows what's going on here. Do we just want to start letting people on to rip into us?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we got our first person here. We got Megan. Hi, Megan.
Hey,
how's it going?
Good. I just want to say I finally found a few hours in the day to catch up on the wrestling, and I love it. I think it's a brilliant idea. Still waiting for my Gambit Road clone, but not here to hassle you about it. I just reminding. I admit I've only watched, I think, 2 matches total. But I wanted to know, how did you come up with the idea to do it? Because I sort of missed all the pre-production, if you will.
So the idea came out of so there's the Penny Arcade Expo. It's a convention up in Seattle. They do it every year, like around Labor Day. So like the beginning of September, they do a thing called the PAX Rumble, and it's a bunch of developers from the video game industry. Right. They play mostly it's WWE 2K24, and they each take turns playing one of the characters, and they swap in. They do like backstories and a bunch of other stuff. And I thought it'd be fun to invite a bunch of my friends over, and we could have a party and do the same thing. And then it just kind of evolved from that. I found out my brother had a copy of 2K 2016. We started using that, and I just broke down and bought a copy of 2K24, and it just kind of snowballed.
What did you think? Sorry to interrupt. Of 2K24, I'm on the fence because I'm not a huge wrestling fan to whether I would get it myself.
Well, I don't really play the game. It's our vehicle
Right. But even then, what do you think of it?
There's got a lot of bugs with the AI, but other than that, it's the character creation is in depth to the point where it takes us upwards of an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours to make one character.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm in between watching the Kraken and getting ready to do a color run this afternoon, but I just want to say, I'm loving it. I don't think there's, as I said, I've only watched 2 matches. And looking forward to my character, but I don't think there's a lot for me that you need to change yet. Maybe others will have a differing opinion who have been more involved, but yeah. So
thank you.
I'll love you and leave you, gents.
Thanks, Megan.
All right. Have a good one. Oh, I kicked her off early. Oops. So what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking?
Pretty good.
Well, it did kind of evolve from what was the first one we used? 2016, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the first episode we did. Technically the first episode was 2K 2016, and then we have went to the official first episode of the show where we used 2K 24, which pissed Jimmy off. Why is Jimmy not here? Let me send him a link. He should know that we're here. There he is. He's probably playing that stupid TCG simulator game.
He might.
Don't know why anybody's playing.
He's upset because Daddy beat him down with the $500 goal.
Well, anybody in chat, if you want to chime in and tell us what we're doing wrong or what you like, you're more than welcome. You don't have to come on panel to have an opinion. You're more than welcome to tell us in chat exactly what you want to tell us. We've got another guest in here. We've got Nate DeGreat. Hello, sir. Welcome.
What's up?
You're muted, by the way.
Good evening.
Hey, Nate.
What are your thoughts?
So far, so good. I like this idea that you did, Ike. With the whole, I would say, community, the community wrestlers that you created. I love it. You're doing a good job and stuff, and hopefully you can create me someday.
Yeah, we've got a list. We've got a list, and we're prioritizing it. We have a set of criteria for how somebody
Right.
gets made a wrestler, and we're not necessarily going to give out that criteria right away.
Right.
And but we do have a list of people, and you are on that list. Anybody that says they want to be on the list is on the list. Whether or not they get made sooner than other people is to be determined.
Yeah.
All right, Mrs. T, you have a horse head because that's the Halloween costume we gave you because we ran out of time to come up with something good. Your horse head will go off. Your horse head will be taken off after the Halloween season next and come November.
Yep. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all I had. But keep up
Thank
the
you.
good work, Ike. I know you don't really like the name Nate because you're twin brother.
We call him not Ike.
Right. But I was gonna say you both sound the same. But if I had to pick a better voice, you'd probably be the one, Ike.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll be back.
do you have any questions for anybody specific, or do you have, or is that you're just coming up to say, "Oh, I like what you're doing"?
Yeah. I mean, you wanted to give my thoughts, so I gave my thoughts
Yeah.
about it. So,
Thank you.
that's all. I had.
Awesome. Oh yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna kick you back into the green room. She says she's gonna try to find a horse mask to wear. Quick production note. I was going to design hey Sunflowers. I was going to design an SWF crappy Christmas knitted sweater, and I was going to make like 2 or 3 different color variants and have everybody wear one of those from like from the last episode in November until Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Which one of y'all is going to strip for booze? What are you even talking about here, Callie? We're trying to get constructive criticism for the wrestling show. This is not helping.
Don't look at me. I'm not gonna do it.
No, there's not going to be any retaliation, no hurt feelings. Anybody on panel, do you have any thoughts, comments, concerns, negative things that you think that we could change or do better?
Well, I know in recent past we had a show backstage where we talked about not doing any fake characters.
Yes.
How does the audience feel about fake characters? Because I've gotten a lot of mixed feedback from, creating one-off fake characters in this game.
Yeah, that's a good question.
What do you mean by fake? Can you explain fake characters?
So if you
to those that might not know.
Okay, so for instance, if anybody here was to have a character made of them, that'd be considered a real wrestler, right?
Yes. So yeah. Okay. So we'll define fake character as, because they're all technically fake character, as a character that's not based on a person in the real world.
Right. So,
Okay, so that wouldn't apply for the Trump, Biden, and all of the other characters.
Those I would say those are Putin, the Trump and Biden characters. I'd call them cursory side characters. So we have real characters, side characters, and fake characters. Is what I'm going to go with.
All right, I see 2 people already saying they don't like fake characters. That's pretty much what I was thinking.
I think the characters being real people make it more interesting. Yes. Okay. So no fakes. There's at least 2 there. And then Sunflowers also agrees. That's a 3rd in chat saying that they agree. They don't like the fake characters. I do have a fan of the channel that doesn't participate in the channel because they don't want to. They don't want their YouTube persona or their real life to be affected by some of the politics that are associated with my channel specifically, and he's okay with being added as a masked character, so that they can join. And they said they would send me messages for like things that they would say to another wrestler. So it's based on a real person. They are going to participate, but they're going to participate via proxy.
Well, yeah.
Here's a comment from Chaos here.
That's kind of what I was talking about, like with the zombie chaos and the stuff like that.
Well, so with the zombie chaos thing and like the Billy Von Baum wrestling Billy Jr., those are just like storylines that we're just trying stuff out. Like we're kind of throwing things at the wall and seeing if they stick. And it's kind of just it's a hit and miss, just like with any other product that you're gonna consume. Speaking of hit and miss, actually I might save this. No. This is something I will be showing. Give me a second. Let me pull this up for you guys here. Okay, let's see. Let's put that there. Keep going. I'm going to find this really quick.
Okay, so one thing that I think can really help, since this is an audience participation type of a series, chat, how about you guys think about storylines you would like to have for your own characters. So for instance, if you want to fight somebody specific, and you've got an idea for how to get the match going, how to get the feud started or whatever, let us know. So like say for instance, if Mistress T wants to fight Callie Ford or Gutters or whoever, and you've got a good idea for a storyline like, hey, she said something wrong to me or something like that, let us know. We want your characters to be more original to you, if that makes sense. So, in other words, if it's more authentic to what you would actually want the character to do on the game.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like you're not wrong. If you have a character in the show, or you're going to be added as a character in the show, and there's a specific person already on the show, or potentially we could be adding to the show that you want to have a beef with, let us know. Either that, or let us know by coming onto the stream and then saying it, because then we can make it a thing. Similar to something like this.
Is that from Billy?
No, this is not. This is Billy received this. Billy received this in the mail like a couple days ago.
I think I know who did this.
That's great. My God.
Sunflowers wants more polls. More polls.
Well, the polls are great. Well, like, are we talking like polls like Bob, or polls like voting on things?
Okay, now.
That's spelled differently, Ike.
Another idea will be if you have an existing character in the SWF and there's somebody else you want to fight anyway, let us know. Get more involved. Who do you want to fight? That sort of thing. It don't just have to be storylines. It could just be, hey, Outlaw, could you pass along to Ike that maybe I would like to fight Sunflowers or Soldier Girl in a such and such match. Right? Have a little bit more control over your SWF character and get with us that way. I think would really help a lot of people's characters, make it more fun for them.
What if we also we have the poll that we're doing for every episode. We do a poll for like the match that happens in the middle of the show. That's the audience choices match, which I love that concept. That's so much fun. What if at the end of the show,
it worked for our match. It worked for ours because that was actually a lot of fun.
I'm thinking at the end of the show, we do towards the end of the show, like the last match, the headline match, we do another poll. we say we have a wrestler that we have in mind, and we say, who should this wrestler fight next? And we get a list of 4 people. And so we put the 4 people up there. So let's say Soldier Girl's going to fight blank next. And we can throw people on there that we can sway the polls by putting people on there that we know people aren't going to vote for, but we can also put people on there that we know they are going to vote for, and just put 2 against each other, like Mrs. T versus Gutters. That was a really close voting there.
Mhm.
Or like
That was.
or
yeah.
we could do one that says should Outlaw face this person, yes or no.
Yeah.
The other question I have for chat and the panel, I didn't write any notes down for this. I should. Oh yeah, okay. We're gonna write that in there. More Phil. Well, Phil is gonna be in the King of the Ring tournament. That's also what we're gonna talk about here in a second. Who's gonna be in the King of the Ring tournament next week? What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying though. Shit. Well, I got distracted by Phil's fucking comments. I was in the middle of what was I saying, Bob?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm looking at chat.
God damn it!
Oh, the
I
Poles.
totally forgot
The
what it
Poles.
was.
The Polish people.
That doesn't help me at all. Dozer. So Dozer. So here's the answer to that question. I actually do have an answer for that question. For how about characters that are never on panel, just only in chat? We do have a few of those, like California Ford and Sunflowers, Phil as well. I don't know if Phil's ever been on the panel before for this specific show. We have those. The problem is that I don't want to say this without being rude. We're focusing more on the people that are willing to come onto panel and interact with the panel and the chat at the same time. It makes for a more dynamic show and a little bit more interesting for people watching. That being said, I'm going to ask panel and chat, is that something that we should keep focusing on, or does it matter? Do you guys care? I'm specifically out talking to the people that watch this show that aren't people actively producing or interacting or working on the show. Those in chat, do you care if I've got fucking fruit flies everywhere. Do you guys care if the people that are the wrestlers don't have an on-screen presence other than the wrestling?
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, this is just my opinion, and I can be wrong, and I can be swayed up in another way. If you guys want to see something different than what I'm already currently producing, that's what this chat is for. Is I want to know so we can make a show that you guys want to watch and you guys will enjoy watching. So let's see. So yeah, Outlaw, you were about to say something. I cut you off. I'm sorry. Did you want to raise that opinion?
Having you on to help with the banter back and forth, making it more lively, is definitely encouraged. That would definitely be a lot of fun if the people who are going to be in the matches got up on panel and, did a little smack talk or did a fun promo or something. The problem is that you still have people that watch this that don't want to get on panel, that want to be a part of this. So I will say, from my opinion, it's heavily encouraged, but it's not mandatory.
Just had a thought, and I don't necessarily want to do this, but something we could do is we could put a monetary value on something like that. If you just spitballing, not saying this is what's going to happen. If you donate $30 or more to the channel, you become. It doesn't matter if you interact or if you interact on panel as a panelist, or just are in chat, you will be a wrestler in the show at least for half a year, and to be an active participant at least once a month or possibly twice a month. as well. But that's just a thought. I don't know, how do people feel about something like that?
Yeah, Phil, that's exactly what I thought.
This is also what I was thinking too. Send us an audio file, a video file, something that we can play before your match. Just if you don't want to be on camera, if you just want to, if you don't even want your voice on stream, email us a little script. We can have an AI generated voice for it, or we can have one of us read it, or have somebody else read it for you.
Right. But it is encouraged if you can be on panel, but if not, it's understandable. Not everybody wants to and has to. So
yeah, right.
I was gonna pull this up real quick. I think if you have a chatter that is a big part of your show and other shows, then I think they would be fun to see join. Yes, that is. I also agree. That's also Dozer. Who was it that was asking about? Yeah, this one. Yeah, so people like Dozer. I know Dozer doesn't really participate in panels and whatnot, but they're always here. So we like Callie Ford's always here as well. Ting Ting's. I think Ting Ting's been on one of my panels like maybe twice. And she's an active supporter of the channel as well. So yeah, people that are actively here and here all the time, we have characters of them, and that is something that we want to do and we will be doing. The thing is, my thing is I'm trying to articulate this right, is we give priority to people that make for an actively more entertaining experience for everybody, and that means specifically having somebody on panel that interacts with us and with the chat, I think there's a hierarchy here. We have people that come on and interact with chat and panel on stream, whether it's voice or face or whatever. There's people that interact via text or like just like a recorded message. There's people that interact in chat, and then there's people that are just there, that want to be a person, that want to be added, that aren't. Like we've got because when we first started this, we didn't have a whole lot of people to pick from. We've got Crusader Nate. He's never been on this panel. He's never been in chat before, so we hardly ever use him. We also have Big Tal Mando. We've used him maybe twice. He's never been in my chat. He's never been on my panel before. So when we first started, we were adding people that were just adjacent to the channel, that were in our communities through like other shows that have never been here before, and I've never seen them here, and I don't expect to see them here. I'm not expecting them to. They're not forced to. It's not mandatory. So I would like to add more people that want to be part of this community and want to be. I don't care if you want to be on panel. I don't care if you want to do this. I would like to see people that want to be here to be the people that are added. Not just because, it sounds like fun. That's okay. I'll agree to that. No, I want people that want to participate to be the people that are going to be here.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, the idea is audience participation. Any way that you can participate, to help make it more authentic of your character is highly encouraged.
And I don't want to like put anybody off. This is something that I'm like really passionate about, because this has been a lot of fun. There's a wrestling match currently going on in chat. Calm down! Don't make me put you in the corner.
I had to time Callie out.
I loved.
Why did you time Callie out?
Because she timed out sunflowers.
Uh-oh.
Hey, okay. Here, hold on. I'm gonna referee here for a second. I have two rules here. If you're a mod and they don't need to be timed out, don't fucking time them out. I will remove your mod privileges like that, only because in the replay, if you time somebody out, all of their comments to that point get removed. So somebody watching this doesn't know what happened because it's like their comments never existed. I do not like that concept, and I don't think it should happen, and I don't want it to happen on my channel. And if I catch anybody doing it, and I'm going to put my foot down on this, if I catch anybody fucking doing it, I'm going to remove your mod privileges and or potentially just ban you from fucking chat. And I'm not fucking kidding. I'm fucking serious about this. It pisses me off so much, Bob.
That's
you know I'm talking to you, Bob.
That's exactly why I did it.
I don't always get serious here, but I'm 100% serious about that. That's one of the biggest things that pisses me off. And I'm sorry that I got super serious there.
It's okay. It's okay.
I stole my speech from last week. Did you yell at people, Phil?
Oh, he was angry.
What's up, Anime?
He was angry that time. You should have seen him. He was angry.
About this. Was it the same thing?
Same thing, different situation. But yeah, you should have seen how angry he was. I love the concepts and everything. I would like to see more matches come by. I can't wait to hear the results of the tournament. I think we should have like a few, like say for we should do a few more holiday themed ones, like outside the important ones. But
well, somebody suggested that. Like Kelly did.
Coming the thing about doing like specific holidays and other things is we're working with 2 days a month. And so, like, it's like we have a very small window to do anything. So, let's see, I'm going to pull up my calendar here really quick. So, like in November, the 7th is going to be the first episode, and then the 21st is going to be the last episode of the November calendar. And so we're going to possibly be doing a turkey theme on that one. And then for December, we've got the 5th and the 19th. And we might take the 2nd of January off.
Okay. But I look forward to the King of the Ring for next week. Also,
Anime, you're potentially going to be in that. What Halloween costume do you want? We'll throw that on you before we end the night tonight. Taylor Scout. Okay, we got that. Okay, we're good.
That's funny. That is funny, actually. Whatever comes. Well, I highly doubt they have night helmets and everything.
They do have a night helmet. They do have a night helmet.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
But I have to get going, guys. My co-host is waiting on me
thanks for
the
stopping
watch
by.
party. We're gonna watch Trigun and see how far we can get. But I can't
good. Thanks for stopping by.
Production meeting because I need to hear the ideas. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Anime.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Well, we got 2 Thursdays next month, right?
Yep. Yeah. So average because it's first and third average it's only going to be 2 Thursdays a month. The next month that we have 3 Thursdays
is December.
Is going to be January. January's got three Thursdays. That's the 2nd, the 16th, and the 30th. December has the 5th and the 19th.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
So we're actually going to be skipping the 2nd because that's the weekend of my birthday, and it's also that we've got Christmas and New Year's going on there. I don't want to necessarily rush putting a show together for that one, but we will be back on the 16th and the 30th for January.
Okay.
Hey, Arkansas, welcome.
All right.
Okay. So this has been productive so far. I like that everybody just comes on as just kind of inflating egos.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in chat.
They're fighting each other. There's a literal fight going on between Callie Ford and I think Sunflower.
Ting.
What are you calling? Why are you, Callie? What are you doing? Like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Hold on. What is going on right now? Bob's over.
That's why I put her in timeout.
Bob's over here like things are getting too real. I'm leaving.
Oh my god.
All right, well, let's we've got another 30 minutes before I wanted to end this. Do you want to do a production meeting? We can start the production meeting and stream part of it.
Hey, sounds good to me.
Unless people want to be surprised, because we're going to be talking about King of the Ring.
Yep. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Does that take up the entire show, or does that take up a half of it?
Let's pull up I'm going to pull up the game, and we can look at it, and then we can also see which characters we have. We already have Halloween costumes on, and which ones we don't. I gotta get some batteries into my controller. I might need to get new battery. I need to get new batteries.
Yeah. I had a thought. Now, I don't know if it would be popular with everyone. But let's say starting off in January, have like a champions reset period. Like, say, for instance, if you've had somebody dominate too long that you can't seem to lose the belt, or you mandatorily have someone different hold the belt by January.
I don't actually know.
And that would be across the board with all of them. The Divas, the champions, the tag champions, Red Rhino Invitation champion, 24/7. It's just a thought.
We haven't done the 24/7 in a while. We need to get one of those going.
Yeah.
Why is everything not fucking working? There we go. I actually don't like that idea. Try to sell it to me.
Well, so if you have people that get tired of seeing, like, say, Billy Von Baum stay the champion for too long, and they're like, well, we want to see someone else be a champion. Like, it's no fun anymore. Our characters keep losing. Then when it comes January, you have that option, right? So you can mix it up, and what you do would be for the first show of the year in January, do like a King of the Ring to see who could be the SWF or the Rhino Rumble. Pretty much like a reset. It doesn't have to happen every January. It's just a thought, and it's probably not going to happen, but it's just a thought. Like, say, for instance, people get tired of seeing the same champion over and over.
Yeah, do you guys want to see more title matches?
Yeah,
sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was distracted by some fucking troon and chat talking about Kamala Harris and being an asshole to people. Hey, if you want to do that in my show, go fuck yourself. Go finger fuck yourself with a red hot metal dildo, you piece of shit.
Wow.
Who was that?
Sorry. I already banned him, but it's this guy here. I'll show you exactly what he was saying. This guy's just being a piece of shit fucking asshole, dickhead. Says, hey y'all, make sure your white ass votes for sister baby mama Kamala Harris. You bet. The fuck is this horse shit? Who even talks like that? I think only retards talk like that. And I'm not talking about the good retards. I'm talking about the actual shitty people like you.
Oh no, that's what I was. Okay, so here's a
mud wrestling. There's an idea.
Here's another idea. Well, here's another idea that we haven't thought of, and the chat will definitely like this. So at the end of the year, why don't we have a poll that shows who the popular wrestler was of the year? Like,
we do like a audience choice kind of thing.
Right. So basically, the
Another
audience
idea
will
for a
vote
poll.
for. Yeah, so the audience would vote for who they thought the best wrestler was of the year, like most popular, who had the best attire, best entrance, whatever, right? Best match, um,
I got
stuff
one,
like that. And what we would do is, what would be the reward?
How did I get the King of the Ring? I'm trying to remember how I got that.
So you, the chat, could vote for who the best wrestler was of the year, right? Who the most popular was, who had the best attire. Yeah, something fun.
I got an idea for a poll for next week. Like
most popular wrestler.
What's up? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's how you do the King of the Ring.
Who's got the best Halloween costume for the month?
Oh, on the show.
Yeah,
that'd be a pretty good one.
That'd be a good one, but we know who's gonna win.
Whoever's.
Interesting. Yeah, Ting.
Hey, Dragon, welcome.
What's going on, Dragon? Yeah. If you got an intro video, yeah.
If you want to send something in.
Now.
So right now, I've got an idea, and this is something that's because of how this game is set up. If we go here, we've got the one-on-one tournament here. It's the King of the Ring, essentially. But since Billy has the Pumpkin King belt, he's going to go up against the winner of this tree. What do you think?
That same night?
Yeah, that night. So everybody gets to fight, and then the winner goes up against Billy, and then the winner of that gets to go up against Vincent again. But I'm thinking I could just strip him of the belt, and then the winner of this just gets the belt.
Yeah, that might be a better one. Honestly.
Let's go strip Billy Von Baum of this belt that he didn't win.
So now here's something else that the audience here can do, the chat. Okay, chat, if you have a wrestler in this game, okay, and you want to submit copywritten free, no copyrighted music whatsoever, copywritten free intro music for your character, something more you can do to he was watching.
He's like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times and he shows up.
Oh no, Billy was listening.
There it is.
Now hold on. You mean Billy Jr. or JR that comes in our chats?
I didn't get a chance to full screen it. I didn't to read it full.
Hold on, let me pull that up real quick.
Chat, listen, if you have any idea of what you want for copywritten free music that you want to play for your wrestling character's introduction, there's another way that you can help customize your character and feel like you're more a part of this than just being an audience member. Again, it's all about audience participation. So if you have copywritten free music, you have exactly 1 week. Oh my God. Oh no. Billy's. Damn it, Billy.
That's so stupid.
Damn it, Billy.
Hilarious.
Oh, God.
That's why Billy's a legend.
If you have that music, you can get with me or Ike or Bob or anybody here that.
100%.
So,
email it to seriouslycast@gmail.com.
Yeah. So just
Here we
little things
go.
like that can help you personalize your character a little bit more, help you feel like you're more a part of this than just sitting in the audience.
There it is. So now
Stuff
the
like
winner of
that
this
where-
gets the Pumpkin King belt. And the winner of this gets the Pumpkin King belt. And then they get to go up against Vincent, probably the first Thursday of November. They're going to go up against Vincent as the main event
Right.
at that show.
Sounds good to me. So the Pumpkin King awards you a championship match. Nice.
Yeah, so I think we're going to do this every year. Not necessarily on Halloween, but we'll do this every year for the month of October. We build up to the Pumpkin King of the Ring tournament, and the winner of the tournament gets a chance to go up against the person that's currently holding the SWF World Title. Billy Von Baum is, of course, the only person that is guaranteed to be on this list right now, because he beat the Pumpkin King and Billy Jr. in that TLC match to get the chance to be in the tournament.
Nice.
That was a quick one too, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a quick.
It was fairly quick. So we got Billy in there. Who else? So Billy's going to be in the King of the Ring. We got Anime.
Okay.
I kind of want to have some of the newer people that haven't had a whole lot of stage presence. Big Angry Phil's definitely on that short list.
Sure. Let's see.
So we need 2, 4, 6, 8. We need 8 wrestlers.
Wrestlers.
You want me to go to the list?
Well,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
audience.
totally.
Audience. Who do you think should be in this match?
Oh yeah. We're talking male wrestlers.
Male wrestlers.
So, for those that are actually watching this show and not just participating in chat, I'm talking to you, Callie.
I'm gonna go full screen here.
All right. So
Alright,
who do you
so-
think?
We've got Anime Night, we've got Billy, and Big Angry Phil.
Blake wrestled recently.
Yes, he has. I think Chaos wrestled recently too, hasn't he?
Yes, I think the week before. Well, yeah,
The short list rides in on the short bus. You're not wrong, Phil.
Let's see.
Harley Dad has a costume. Harley Dad has a costume. Should we put Harley Dad on this list? I don't think he's
Yes.
had a chance yet. He currently has the tag team belt, but I don't think he's ever been given a chance to get the SWF title belt.
Oh,
Yeah, let's put him on the list.
Sure. Throw him on there. Father Saunders would be a good one.
I think Father Saunders wrestled recently, though, didn't he?
It's
was
not
in
about who wrestled recently, so to speak. It's all about who deserves a chance to be on this short list of people to go up for the chance to go for the King of the Ring to go up against Vincent. Vincent's saying Hammerhand, but we talked about that earlier. I kind of want to give people that participate in chat and or participate in panel a chance above people that don't know this channel exists. Sunflower says bacon.
All right. Somebody said bacon. Somebody's saying chaos. I heard somebody
Jimmy
say Bob.
Bones. Jimmy Bones.
Yeah, Jimmy hasn't
should be on
wrestled,
this
hasn't
list.
wrestled in a while.
Yeah, Jimmy would be a good one. Yeah.
He also had a chance, so has gone up for it a few times. So Jimmy Bones, it would be criminal for him not to be on this list.
Oilers is wanting to be on there.
Oh yeah, let's throw Oilers up there.
Okay.
Oilers is on the list.
You there?
He has a Halloween costume that I'm going to put him into, so I'll get his Halloween costume ready. Jimmy Bones' costume. What was Jimmy's costume going to be?
I think he was going to be a skeleton.
Okay, I think there is a skeleton outfit.
How many is that?
Give me a second.
Stuck
That
myself in
is
the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need two more spots.
bathroom.
Queso Bandito. For reference, Queso Bandito is based on somebody. I don't know if he's ever been on in chat or on panel before, but he is based on somebody.
Yeah, that's Johnny Midnight.
Rob. Rob. We gotta put Rob in there. What Halloween costume should we give Rob, or should we just let him wrestle in the box in the skivvies?
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm definitely adding Rob. We got to go through and give him an intro video, and also give him wrestling moves. That shouldn't take too long to do.
Okay.
Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty. I thought about him.
Can we get Scotty in there?
Yeah, he's right next to Rob.
We'll put Scotty in there too. That's 8. That makes the full 8.
What about Bingus? Bingus ain't even a wrestler.
Kelly's got an idea. Rob should be an Oscar
Wiener.
Like,
do they have a wiener? Do they have a wiener costume?
Like, holy shit, bro! Like, how did I get in the SWF, bro?
Jesus Christ! Let's oh fuck, we were in the right spot. Let's edit Rob really quick. So who has costumes on this list and people that we need to add costumes to? Oh, hey, Bob. Drop him up.
Okay.
Who's up?
What's up, boys?
What's going on, Mr. Bond?
Oh.
Yeah, just got out of the shower.
Nice.
There you go. Right there. Ike
from Scooby.
Jimmy should be Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
He's not wrong. Yeah, he's not wrong.
That'd be a good one.
I'm gonna pull up Rob really quick because that's what we were talking about. I'm gonna grab another beer. Oh, there we go. Miami Vice. What is this supposed to be?
Robin too.
This doesn't
Jesus Christ.
Tell me what flavor it is. Okay, we go to attire.
That's the whip.
Copy.
He has a whip.
The whip was Gutter's idea. Let's see. Outfits. I want outfits. Where the hell are outfits? There
Donald Trump be a special referee.
Chaos.
I know they have a muscle. Oh my god, they have there is a muscle suit in here that he can wear. And I think Rob wearing an actually fake looking muscle suit would look hilarious.
Oh. If Mrs. T is still in the chat, what do you think of this, Mrs. T?
Oh,
there's Jimmy.
This is Billy's idea.
What's Billy's idea? Oh, how
about Billy, I said
the wrestlers dressed as the dressed.
I said the same thing. I said we ought to have a competition with one side having red shirts and one side having blue shirts and facing one another. I think that should be a thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Mystery Inc. versus Monsters.
Right. Like for instance, you have everybody on one side wearing a blue shirt and then somebody on the other side wearing red, but you do it in a Royal Rumble style, and whichever color wins, that team wins for the year, like a yearly competition type thing. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Just have to decide on what the prize would be.
There you go. Put him in Lederhosen. Oh my God.
Crips versus Bloods. Oh,
I thought there was the muscle suit must be a like a jacket or a top. No, I thought I saw a muscle suit in here somewhere.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Like the Stay Puft
100?
Marshmallow Man. Can't wear it.
Oh God.
Mm.
I thought I remember seeing like a fake muscle suit in here.
I still say he looks like Muscle Bob Buff Pants.
Here's his outfit.
Eat a chicken.
I'm a peacock, Sarge. You gotta let me fly.
There is a chicken. There is a chicken helmet
suits.
too.
Chicken suits.
Let's be honest, Terry. Peacocks don't fly. They do, Cap. They do a little bit, Cap. A little bit.
Your chicken costumes.
Was it? Are you talking about? Red versus Blue?
Well, it don't have to be red versus blue. Just
no.
like
I was talking about the comment they were just talking about. It was like, why do we call it Chupacabra? Griff, I told you not to make up any fake animals. Hey, Griff, Chupa thing. How about that?
Low-key, that was a very underrated show. I loved Red versus Blue. It was funnier than shit.
My favorite was why do you got a tank? Dude, you can pick up chicks in a tank. Dude, you can't pick up chicks in a tank. It's like, Sheila! Who was Sheila? The nice tank lady. Dude, I told you can pick up chicks in a tank. It's like, why are there 7 pedals but only 4 directions?
And you can't do black versus white because people would take that racially. So.
Billy, we can't do gendered wrestling matches like that because you can't do females versus men. We can do female and men versus female and men. However, when somebody tags out, the other gender tags in alongside them,
which is so stupid.
So that wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's kind of gay.
It's the dumbest type of match, the way they got that set up.
Here, we're gonna put Rob. We're gonna put Rob in a. Oh, we can't put him in a space suit. I wanted him to wrestle in a goddamn space suit. Nope, I've got it.
Oh my god!
The main outfit. Oh, he's got the logo on the back. He's got the logo on the back.
McDonald's versus Burger King.
It looks like the logo.
McDonald's versus Burger King. Jiffy Lube versus Uncle Ed.
Oh, here we go. There's his outfit. He's got the onesie with the tie printed on it.
Jimmy, this was a storyline that we had talked about a couple of months ago. Remember how we had the idea for somebody to lead a rebellious militia against the commissioner on SWF?
Oh, yeah.
So what if we did that as the idea where whoever the rebellious leader is takes like 15 of the guys and puts them in a certain colored outfit, and then the commissioner takes the other 15 and they do like a Royal Rumble competition to like go to war, basically the Rumble War.
I don't think it wouldn't be a Royal Rumble. It'd be like a 4 versus 4 like match, like all 4. I think you can do all 4 against each other at the same time.
What was that match type where you could get multiple pins in one match?
I don't remember.
Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man.
Okay, so what you do is you would have your guys
go up against. There. Nice.
Like the band made of. Thanks, Lynn.
So what you would do is you would have somebody leading the rebellion against the commissioner.
Probably Jimmy.
And he starts a militia of people that wears, say, what, black T-shirts or something. And then you, the commissioner, have your people going against him that would wear your colored shirts to know who's who in that match, and whoever gets the most tags at the end of it wins. But it wouldn't end there. The story would keep going. Be like an ongoing thing. Like the Commissioner Wars or something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Ring Wars.
The match Jimmy gets his ass kicked in.
I'm still salty about that, Billy.
Well, no, what we do, here's what we do. What we do is we have a timer on it, and so everybody's racing to the end, so we can call it the race war.
The race war.
No, nobody. Does anybody see a problem with that?
Race wars. That's what you're doing.
I second that. I second that because that's fucking hilarious.
There's a whitest kids you know skit that's hilarious. The guy's like throwing rocks at his buddy's window. His buddy opens the window, is like, "Come on, we're going to the park, race war." He's like, "What? I'm trying to sleep. Race war, go to the park, race war." He's like, "Bring your wife." "No, she's not telling. No, don't bring your wife."
That's an awful idea, Ike or Phil.
Phil. No, Phil, sit in the corner. You're in the corner now, Phil.
We want trans people. We want trans people. We want trans people.
We don't want trans people on
That's
here.
for you.
No, Phil, we don't want trans people on here. Although it is interesting how you can put makeup and shit on a male character on this game.
What's a gauntlet?
I'll be right back.
Interesting as in, why the fuck is that a feature?
Handicap, tournament, custom matches. What the hell is a gauntlet eliminator on this? Or gauntlet turmoil? So here's match rules. Four superstars gauntlet turmoil match. 1 versus all. One superstar must defeat a whole team in one-on-one matches. Wow.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see this. Holy shit. Hold on, we're doing this right now only because I say so.
Me versus
we do what we want.
Me versus the 4 henchmen of the commissioner.
So, Jimmy, if I were to say to you, what would you think of a storyline where the return of Jimmy Bones was one of, I'm tired of the commissioner's shit, we're going to war with him? Kind of like an SWF strike. Like you have people that are like, no, we want more money for our contracts and stuff, and you lead a rebellion against him, and that's what the stipulations would be. If we win, we get higher pay, stuff like that. What would you say to that?
Yeah.
We want a bigger cut of our merchandise pay. And you overhear some guys talking, you're like, yeah, you could join my team and we're going to wrestle the commissioner. Be a pretty cool show, I would think.
Yeah, because it has been a while since I've been on. My character's been on the ring.
And then you call that promotion. Then you call that promotion SWF on strike or SWF strike.
So my question is, I don't know how this works. If they pin me, does the match just end, or do I have to fight the next guy now after that?
If we set it up to where Jimmy and the commissioner weren't the ones wrestling, but their people were, I think that would be.
So we send the minions. So I get to be Rita Repulsa with the putties, and then Jimmy gets to be Zordon with the Power Rangers. Oh, this is loud. Oh, Jimmy's just going in.
So, the promotion would be, SWF logo, but you have a cross tape over it, and it would say on strike.
Oh, SWF on strike. That'll be the name of the episode.
Well, it'd be an ongoing promotion until we ended it.
Yeah.
Who we got fighting? Jimmy?
This is Ike versus Jimmy Bones versus Anime Night versus Phil.
And that, Jimmy, that would be the pay-per-view ending match to every bit of it would be, I guess, you versus him.
Yeah.
Even though you guys would win multiple times or the commissioners guys would win multiple times. It builds up to the end.
The only thing that winning the matches would be is just gloating or a reason to be, hey, we've beaten you this many times. We're that much better than you. Suck it.
Of course, it would need to be.
The link is still up, guys. If you got any more suggestions?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
So,
yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking. Guys. I don't think we're gonna add a new wrestler for the pay-per-view. I think we're just gonna go with what we have. I will be technically Rob will be the new wrestler, just so that we're fulfilling an obligation, even though he's already been in it. He was just set dressing, so to speak. I still need to get a costume for Rob. I need to get a costume for Anime. Jimmy Bones, what do you want to be, Shaggy or a skeleton?
I'm gonna go with Shaggy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Shaggy.
I kind of figured. Yeah, that will be easy. Green shirt and
Green shirt, brown pants, and fucking platform shoes. There you go. There's Shaggy. Yep. Throw me in a fucking bowl cut wig or something.
That'd be easy.
Okay, so Scotty wanted to be a red shirt, but Billy's already a red shirt. I can't remember what I told him I was going to make him when I saw him the other day.
Well, there's an idea though.
I think I'll put him in the captain's green from TOS.
Don't we have a costume for Kelly already? She wants to know. Dress up as a butterfly. I think
she doesn't have a costume.
Okay.
Wait, now the next question is since we're still doing a production meeting here. We've got how many matches are in the King of the Ring so we can tell what's happening. Also, do we want to turn off count out?
Yes, count outs suck. Those matches suck.
So here's what I'm thinking. Oh fuck, I turned that off. Give me a second. Let me share my screen. Here's what I'm thinking. We're not going to turn off count out. We are just going to extend it to 20 count instead of a 10 count.
Okay. But somehow I have a feeling the AI will still fuck that up somehow.
So what do you guys think? We're turn off count out or make it 20? What do you think?
Can I be a kid?
Because
am I just talking to myself here
outside?
No, I'm listening.
They can't win the match outside. They got to go back into the ring, right?
Yes, we can do falls count anywhere as an option.
No, make it so it only counts in the ring, and that way when you turn off the count out, they'll have to go back in the ring. The AI will have to go out. Yeah.
So we got Bob's opinion. Jimmy or Outlaw? What do you think?
Ting says take it out.
There's two for take it out.
Yeah, probably take it out.
Yeah. Do we want to do that moving forward, or do we want to just do that for the King of the Ring?
No, I say we do it moving forward.
All right, we'll do that moving forward.
Because we had to redo 2 matches already because of that.
Yeah, 100%. I don't care about that.
One.
So we've got 1, 2, we got 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 matches when it comes to the King of the Ring.
Do we even
and each match? Well, normally on an average show, we do 5 or 6 matches, depending on what the match type is and how long we want the show to go. We try to shoot for about 2 hours, and that comes down to usually about 6 matches, 5 to 6 matches. Actually, let me pull up the production notes from last week or the week before, because last week came up just shy of 2, just a little past 2 hours.
It was a great show though.
Oh yeah, it totally was. So we've got episode 13. I don't have a production notes put together for this one yet, but I am going to be throwing that together probably this weekend. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches. There were 6 matches last week. So if we have, there's another one for turn off. Phil, turn off the news. So we have 7 matches.
There's another one for turn off. Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have every episode from this point forward is going to be no count out.
Great.
Unless it's a stipulation in the match. So no count out. So 7 matches. Do we want to add a Divas match to this card for pre-show purposes? Like a match, like a match that happens before the show, before the King of the Ring starts.
Crystal wants to be a kitten, so she wants to be in.
Crystal, who you calling out?
I don't believe we gave her a call.
She's already in the show, right?
Yeah. She's got a character.
Okay. So who's Crystal fighting? California Ford.
There we go. I believe Kelly wanted a costume too. What did she want?
Well, if she's going to be on the Halloween episode, she's got to have a costume. So, Callie, what kind of costume do you want?
Here it goes.
I think we already have a butterfly. We've got a pick. No, she's not technically a butterfly. I think I'm going to dress Callie up as Sunflower. All right, so Callie's going to be a butterfly. We're going to do okay. So here's how the progression of the matches of the show is going to go. We're doing Crystal Kitten versus Callie Ford as a, what is it called, an exhibition match, and then we have the King of the Ring to win the Pumpkin King belt, the Pumpkin King of the Ring belt, which gets you an automatic entry into fighting Vincent Van Gogh Fuck Yourself on the first Thursday in November. So these are the people we have that are going to be in that. I'm not going to publish who's going up against who because I'm going to randomize it. So we've got Billy, Anime, Big Angry Phil, Harley Dead, Jimmy Bones, Oilers, Rob, and Scotty.
Okay.
And so that's going to be the show. And so, like, everybody watching this is literally what we do every Thursday, and then we spend like 2 hours or like an hour and a half making a character, except we're not doing that this week because I don't feel like it. So, are we happy with that setup? I will over the weekend, probably like Monday, I will be spending some time. I'll get people into Halloween costumes. They might be half-assed-ish, but I've got written down who gets what Halloween costume, and I'll have them ready by Thursday. Maybe Wednesday evening I'll have that set up on Bob and my stream. Actually, maybe we'll just do that Wednesday night on Bob's stream after we play an hour of whatever game we're playing. That night we'll make Halloween costumes.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Like,
I just don't feel like doing character design right now.
Yeah, we'll do it next Wednesday.
And so one of my issues, and I wanted to bring this up before we call it a night. What? The Sunflower says no to making Callie sunflowers. And then Callie says fuck no. But so something I wanted to bring up was, for some reason it feels, hold on, what's this? For some reason it feels like the show just becomes the same iteration of the show every other week. Like, just we have the two people fighting, not a whole lot of drama, and it's starting to get a little stagnant for me, and I don't know how to fix that. What do you guys think?
Well, that's something I have to think about. Get more character storylines, right? We'd have to.
Like, I like the idea of doing that commissioner versus anti-commissioner, commissioner versus this. Oh no, let's call it the strike, the wrestlers union, what is it, chapter 404 wrestlers union. They're going to start a wrestlers union chapter, and I'm wholeheartedly, vehemently against it.
One thing that would help is if we had somebody that knew how to write storylines. But then again, part of it's audience participation.
Well, the show is a hybrid of, essentially, we have bullet points of things we need to hit, and the rest of it is just ad-libbed.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we pretty much do that. Yeah. But you guys can throw in storyline suggestions into the Gilded.
If anybody has any comments, concerns, or they want anything added, you can always email seriouslycast@gmail.com. I also have a Serious Wrestling Federation @gmail.com email address too. Well, there's also this thing too. The Serious Wrestling Federation, just for fun. It should not be taken seriously. I like that it's got a double entendre there. It's like the Serious Wrestling Federation. It was like we don't want to be taken seriously, even though we have serious in the title.
That's perfect.
It works. It works really well.
Well,
okay, Outlaw, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and I don't know if you guys answered her yet. That's what we're trying to do now, is get people up here more involved, talking smack to each other before the match. That's the whole idea.
That's the idea. Everybody, anytime that we get somebody that I know is going to come up on panel, if they're going to be wrestling, I send them the StreamYard link so they can show up and bitch out their opponent. And if the opponent doesn't show up, that just makes for a better opportunity for the person that shows up to be like, hey, my opponent's not here. What are you going to do about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, celebrity deathmatch. Oh, you want us to add bum fights? We're already doing that. You just watch chat right now.
I think they calmed down quite a bit.
I'm actually really fucking like, it just kind of confuses me right now. We've got just as many people watching this stupid production meeting for this stupid wrestling show as we do people watching the fucking wrestling show.
No, we get more for the wrestling show.
Although I think last week we had like 40, 45, 42, 45 people watching.
I think it was 46, actually. I think I put it in the private chat. Wow.
I can legit tell you exactly the exact number because I can pull it up, Bob. Give me a second. Stand by. I'm actually going to pull this up. Analytics for Brawloween. Let's see. Analytics here. That is not the one I wanted.
And
we go.
Chad is liking the.
Just watching the production meeting.
Yeah, they're like complaints about viewers.
Let's
Philly's got a good idea here. This could work.
Match some of the divas up with wrestlers, like doing a mixed gender match.
No, that's not what he means. He means right here. Love triangle storylines.
Ah. Huh. I'm trying to figure out where I can see how many people watched live. Oh, there it is. Concurrent views, peak 40, it says here. But I think that's wrong. Yeah, yep. Damn it, pushed the wrong goddamn button.
It sounds like you need an evil button pushing monkey to push the right buttons.
Okay. So there's Billy's point there.
so this is essentially the chef's table version of SWF wrestling.
Oh, I just had an idea. You can put me in a big old gorilla suit and I can actually be the evil button pushing monkey.
We already have a purple gorilla.
Callie said we had 50.
50. Okay, I'll take 50.
I know it was in the high 40s.
Miss Elizabeth, I don't necessarily want to have actual WWE wrestlers as characters in the show.
I think he meant that's the idea to use from.
Yeah, he's just using that as the
Oh, okay, yeah. Winner. Let's see. We do a match where Billy comes out, and then Vincent comes out. Winner has to marry Callie Ford.
The loser has to take sunflowers on a date.
Oh, Jimmy!
No. The loser takes bacon on a date.
Love you, sunflowers.
More celeb refs like Trump. Okay, we can add that. I'll put that in my.
Yeah,
notes.
we can do that.
I like the idea of doing guest referee matches because it adds. So like a normal match would have two wrestlers, just two people fighting for like 7-8 minutes or whatever. If we add the special guest referee to a lot more matches, I say we do a guest referee once a show.
Okay, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
It just means we have to make more characters, though.
Or like we do that match where it's Billy versus somebody, and then Vincent shows up as the referee, which is like, no, Vincent can't do that. He has it out for me. Doesn't want me to win this match. I love that kind of dynamic.
He's got to recuse himself. There you go.
And it gets even funnier if I've done this before where I actually controlled the guest referee with the controller, and the if you don't put him up yet, Bob. Don't put him up yet, Bob. I'm going to introduce him.
I was just checking to see who it was.
So when the guest referee doesn't do stuff that they're supposed to do, and they count slowly or they don't count pens, eventually there's a bar at the top. Eventually the bar hits a spot, and then a new referee comes in. And that could be a fun dynamic that we could work with. And we're going to welcome another person that has some skin in the game. Welcome, sir. Where is Billy Jr.?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you didn't seem to quite understand what I was saying about some of like the love triangle storylines. So I'm not saying to take wrestlers from back in the day. I'm just saying
they corrected me. They did correct me on that.
You know, that's the kind of the idea. You know, you match up, say, I don't know, one of the divas now becomes like the girl who comes out with whoever, Vinny, right?
Yeah, the ring candy or whatever.
Yeah. And then, like, you know, he's fighting some dude who wants to get with her. That kind of stuff. You know, just smack talking. Maybe you could do, like, remember, I used to love Rowdy Piper. and he used to do this thing called
Oh, I love
Rowdy
Rowdy.
Piper's Corner, you know, and he
Piper
had, like,
Pit. It's the Piper Pit.
Piper Pit, yeah. And he used to just like interview, and their like fights would break out.
It went off the rails. They would break the set constantly.
Exactly, like stuff like that. That's all. You know, like
who
kidnapped Billy Jr.? What's going on with Billy? I want to know who kidnapped.
That's something that we're going to go into next week. We'll probably use that picture in next week's show during the broadcast, and like this, anything that happens here isn't canon. Like on this specific backstage talk isn't canon within the SWF. So the Billy Jr. picture is going to get used in next week's show, and we'll make that a storyline for November. For anybody that needs to know, next week's show is going to be the pay-per-view, which means it's also the Thursday, which means that next Thursday, the 7th, is going to be the first show of November. So we're doing every other Thursday, but not doing every other Thursday, so to speak. It's the first, third, and potentially fifth Thursdays of the month. So that means there could be, like this month and next month, there's 2 shows back-to-back weeks apart, 1 week apart.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Billy, other than your idea for doing like stipulation matches where winner gets to fuck whoever's wife, I know it's not what you said, but do you have any comments, concerns, or things that you think we should change on the show?
No, I like it, but I see what you're saying, how perhaps you can get bored as being the creator, the overseer, doing it all. And I think it's interesting when you're trying to do all these different storylines that are not just, okay, this guy's fighting this guy. You know what I mean?
Actually, I think I just figured it out. I think what needs to happen is I'm not delegating enough.
There you go.
I'm not delegating enough, and I'm starting to get burnt out because I'm doing more work than I need to do. So I need to. I'm going to put this out here right now. If somebody wants to step up for this, and I'm going to nominate somebody, but if somebody else wants to step up, I want to put somebody in charge of storylines and is in charge of keeping track of the storylines, coming up with new storylines, and keeping notes on that, letting me know what's going on. And I'll still be the final say in a lot of this stuff, but for the most part, I would like to have somebody that's in charge of that. I want to nominate Outlaw for that position. Would anybody else like to step up or have a concern about Outlaw having that position?
I say yay.
Yeah, no problem.
I second.
Outlaw, what do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
So Outlaw's executive in charge of storylines. So any storylines and anything, all ideas go through you. You're the final say of storylines, and then I get to veto if I need to.
Now, what that means is everybody, you should add me on Discord or Gilded or wherever. Some of you know me on Facebook. What that means is if you're a wrestling character, get with me. If you have ideas for your character, message me on Discord, Gilded, or Facebook, either or I'll give you my personal phone number. You could text me. I don't give a fuck. And get with me that way. Key is going to be audience participation. If you don't participate, we're going to make some decisions with your character and go from there. So
100%. Okay, I think I'm feeling a lot better now because that's just one less thing I'm going to have to worry about. I'm just going to worry about facilitating everything, getting ready up there and on the screen. I would rather just worry about that and also potential matches. But Outlaw's also he's already had that position, but now it's official. So Outlaw's officially the executive in charge of storylines.
Sounds good to me.
Hold on. I got a button for this.
Does he get the office in the corner with like the little nameplate? No.
Yes, he gets the office in the corner that has a little hole in the wall specifically for him. So for some reason, it's right next to the women's bathroom. I don't know. No, I'm sorry, the men's bathroom.
Wow. Wow.
On his side of the wall, it says "glory hole." On the other side of the wall, it says hand sanitizer.
Like, no.
It says pull 4 times for hand sanitizer.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh boy.
I'm terrible. I'm so bad.
All right, I'm gonna jump off. Have a good.
All right.
I'll be listening though for a little bit still.
We'll see you. We'll see you next Thursday. I'll try to get it so what your first match is like earlier on in the show, so you don't have to stay up too late. But if you can, try to come up next Thursday.
Yep. Halloween.
Thanks, Billy.
Yeah.
See ya. Bye.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers, Billy.
So what do you guys think? Okay. I think it's about time to start wrapping this up.
Sounds good to me.
I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Just go backstage.
Yeah. For anybody interested, I think we're gonna make it official on Wednesday. Polska, Bob, and my stream on Wednesday. We're gonna do character design for specifically making people's Halloween costumes. Everybody's invited to come do that. That stream starts at 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock Eastern. That would be 10 o'clock. What time zone are you in, Bob? I can't remember what it's called.
Central. 10 o'clock.
Central. 10 o'clock Central. So everybody's invited to come there. That's the. Do we want to just do that for the first hour of the broadcast instead of playing video games, Bob, or do we want to play a video game and then do that?
That's up to you, Ike. Completely
Okay,
up
Bob's
to you.
right. Well, Bob is 100% correct. We will burn that bridge when we get there. So I'm gonna go.
Do either or.
I'm gonna go around the circle here, Bob. How are you feeling about everything? Do you have any final thoughts, comments, concerns?
No, I love the wrestling nights. I think they're fantastic. When the matches go well and we don't get like the fucking countouts and stuff like that, it goes great. Like that last Diva match was awesome, you know. So I think the matches are great. Just like some of the problems with the AI is the only thing I'm having a problem with.
Yeah.
One
question before I go on to. Yes. Bob, one question before we go on to Jimmy. Do you think we should do the Thursday night production meeting, at least for the first hour, as a live streamed meeting where everybody in the community is available to sit in and watch? That's a question for you, Bob.
Yes, because they throw out some great ideas.
Okay. However, I only say the first hour because there are certain surprise storyline aspects that we don't necessarily want the audience to know before they happen.
Yeah, you got to kind of keep
like
a
I
little
said, there
bit
should
of
definitely be backstage. Yeah.
Okay, Jimmy, do you have any public comments, concerns, thoughts, or ideas that you'd like to put out there before we end the stream here? And also, same question: do you think we should do this every Thursday as a front-facing production meeting so other people can be involved in potential character creation and whatnot?
I'm going to answer the second question first. I say yes. That does, because that gives the audience more participation and whatnot. And of course, this is what this whole entire project has been about, and it's been fun. Been a great time. Of course, with the final comments, I saw this in the Redonkulous chat earlier tonight. Life's a bitch. Fuck it accordingly.
Well, life's a fat bitch, and you just slap it and go with the rolls.
Yeah, slap the ass and ride the wave in.
What was that from The Simpsons? They're trying to check his BMI, and he like hits his stomach. He's like, "Look at that blubber fly!" And he's like, "Cancel my 4 o'clock." Outlaw. I'm sorry. Executive in charge of storylines. Outlaw.
I had actually been thinking about this for a few weeks now. What would be everybody's pleasure if we started doing this show on Saturdays?
What
Thursday's
time?
the best day
Doesn't-
for me
doesn't-
because
doesn't work
there's
for
like
me.
Doesn't
Saturdays do not work for me specifically because I have events. Most of the events that I do for my blacksmithing stuff happen on Saturdays or weekends. And Thursday's the best day for me specifically because I'm available and everybody else is available too. Because weekends are hard to get everybody around. Also,
Yeah.
there isn't a whole lot of stuff going on Thursdays, except Phil does his stream on Thursdays occasionally. Traveling Fools just started doing some sort of symposium thing. I named mine the Wrestlers Symposium, not realizing he was going to name his goddamn live stream Symposium, whatever.
No, like Saturdays just don't work for me. I
No,
stream with Chaos on Saturday.
Yeah.
How about we go through towards the end of the year, and then we reconvene on that question.
Sounds good to me.
Yep, sounds good to me too.
Okay. About the off weeks production meeting live streams, Outlaw. Are you in? Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
And unlike the wrestling streams themselves, the live stream for the production meeting is non-mandatory. So if you need to take the week off and you don't want to be here, I'd like to have all your guys' input with all the stuff that we do. But like these Thursday streams are not necessarily mandatory for the production of the show. Thursdays, I would appreciate those. Also aren't mandatory, but I would like it if all of you show up. And if you're not going to be there, at least give me notice. It doesn't have to be like a day's notice or a week's notice. Like, just let me know like an hour beforehand so we can figure out if we need to find somebody new or just go on the fly.
Sounds good to me, man.
Yeah, I
think I've only missed one of these. So
yeah, Thursdays I just gotta because with my my new job I work 10 to 7, so I'm late to the Redonkulous streams anyways for doing moderation there. So I'm only there for the second half of the show, and if you guys do what did you say you wanted to do these, Ike?
What do you mean?
Like the production meetings and whatnot. What time did you say?
It's the off Thursday, 7:15. We can make these Thursday ones 7:30. So production meetings are 7:30, I think. So that's my time, 7:30 my time. I think we should keep SWF at 7:15. And Jimmy, you can show up late. You have my permission to show up late to those. And I'm not mad, and it's not frustrating at all. Like, I understand everybody has their own life, and just show up when you show up because you have another obligation.
Right. Yep. That's pretty much what it is. But I was like, yeah, but I'll be here to, call the matches and, put my input and 2 cents in on the things. So I love this project. It's fun as shit.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Even though I said I was getting burnt out a little bit, I'm still having a good time. I can still have a good time and be like, this is just dragging. I'm having a good time, but God damn it. Like, I don't hate this. I love doing this. It's just after the last episode, I'm like, we're just doing the same thing over and over again. It's like when you get into a relationship or you get married and it just becomes monotonous and you're like, I love this person with my whole heart, but holy shit, something's got to change. It's got to do something different.
And that's why we ask the audience for ideas so we can keep this relationship going.
We got to take you out on a date. Date night.
I've literally got notes here. I've literally got notes here of almost everything that we talked about tonight, and I'm gonna start taking notes every fucking time we do this. I need to keep notes from during the episodes because there's stuff that we talk about during the episodes that I don't remember. We're like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Then we've all been drinking except for maybe Outlaw, and then nobody remembers.
Yeah, that's true. I do need to get myself a notepad as well.
That's why I keep.
So that's one of the. That's one of the things I'm also going to request of everybody here. You don't necessarily have to get a notebook like mine that says like commissioner's notebook or whatever. Just do something where you take notes during the show. Like I'll start taking better notes during the show. I take notes during these meetings every time. I'll start taking notes during the show. Oh, Ting Ting says she'll make an intro for us. Awesome. Yes, I like it.
Nice.
But I'm 100%. I would 100%. It would help me out as well. Again, like the whole getting burnt out because I've got so much stuff I need to do to make this work. I'd like to make this easier for myself and give you guys more input and more. What's the word? Responsibilities, more responsibilities when it comes to the show. So if all of you kept notes during the show, during the wrestling broadcast, as well as me, we can compare notes and be like, okay, we need to hit this beat, and hit this beat within the next couple weeks for this storyline to become possible. Because I think that's what we're missing as well. Is certain storylines get introduced like between just two of the wrestlers bantering with each other or people in chat bantering with each other, and then we forget about them, and then it just doesn't happen, and then we just kind of just just ignore that and just make a carbon copy of the last show without anything that carries over. And I want the overlapping storylines, because that's going to make the dynamic show that I think people would like to see.
Okay.
Okay, I think I know what this meeting was all about, Ike.
What?
We should take more notes, all of us.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like, yeah.
Like I said, I got my notebook.
Yeah, because
Okay, listen here, Bob. Bob, listen here and listen good. You are the worst part of this entire fucking opera. I'm just kidding. I love you, Bob.
I started taking notes, Ike.
Okay, Jimmy was gonna say something. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, actually, I'm probably one of the worst because I forget who wins the matches, and I literally forget what happens the next.
Oh, check this
last
out.
show.
Watch this. Look at what I've got here. So I actually make the show notes, and then every episode during the show, I write down here. Let me make this bigger so people can see it. There it is. There it
who
is.
won?
So I highlight the winner of each match, including who won the voting for the voting of the Divas thing.
Ike,
And
that's
then
what mine says.
I also put. What is it? What does it say?
Bacon Nation.
Oh, you right. Like, yeah, so I've got all of these notes, and so like I do keep track of at least who wins the match. One of the things that I want to do is if the next time we do a Rumble, I don't care if it's somebody on this panel, but I want somebody to what's the word? I want somebody to keep track of who knocks who out and how many people that person knocked out at the next Rumble. So if Bacon knocks Phil and Chaos and Bob out, and then I knock Bacon out, I want to have all of that information written down, because then at some point we can use that in notes for banter and commentary for the next Rumbles. Like when Bacon comes in, the last match currently in the ring is Chaos, and Bacon knocked Chaos last match. Let's see if he gets his payback here. That kind of stuff.
Right.
Bacon Ting wants to know: did she win? Bring up your note again there.
Hold on. So, Ting, you are on the list of divas that could potentially be voted to go up against Soldier Girl for the belt. And no, you did not win.
No, yeah, that's right.
Sunflowers. It was the top two from each voting block went. It was Sunflowers and Mrs. T, I think, and then Gutters and Callie Ford were the four that went up. And then it was Gutters and Mrs. T went up against each other.
Yeah.
No, I think it was Gutters,
actual
Callie Ford,
match.
and Sunflowers that went up against each other. But Gutters and Mrs. T went up against each other in a newbie initiation match, and Gutters won that one. But then Soldier Girl beat the ever-living shit out of Gutters for the title belt.
No, the Gutters and Mrs. T one, that was our count out. and we had to redo.
Yeah, that was the one with the count out, and we did a rematch live because I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this right now.
Yeah, me and Outlaw were getting pelted with candy.
Yeah.
Oh
my god! Oh my god! I wanted to
just the polls, Ting, is what that was.
Yeah. I wanted to point this out because I never thought. First off, I was going to say, I've said this before. If you told me a year ago I was going to be a wrestling promoter and I was going to have like 40 people watching a live stream of just computers wrestling each other, I would not have fucking believed you. Also, on top of that, I never thought I would be in a position where I'd be like, okay, so. The last two wrestling events, you had Polska Bob going up against Bacon. Bacon won that match, so we got to go up against this guy. Then this guy went up against this guy to go up against for the belt against this guy. And I can legit I'm just making up a fake scenario, but I can legit do that with a bunch of this shit now. And I never thought I'd be in that position where I'd be like, oh my god, it'd be really cool if Polska Bob went up against Vincent Van Gogh, fuck yourself. Because last time he went up against Polska Bob, this happened, and I've never thought I'd be in that position, but here we are.
I think that's why everybody loves this, is because they can all participate in this. If you're in the chat and you want a character, you'll get a character. You'll become part of the.
I know. Okay, I'm going to apologize. I've been trying to end the stream for like 30 minutes now.
I need to take a piss.
Okay, everybody already gave their final thoughts, so I'm just gonna say thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody that came up on panel and gave us their opinions, and I just want to thank everybody because this has just been a blast. It's been so much fun, and this wouldn't be where it is without especially everybody on screen here, but also especially all of those watching at home, all of those that come in and watch the streams. Like I love every single one of you. No homo. I just wanted to say, like, this has been one of the coolest and funnest things. I never thought this was going to be a wrestling fucking channel, but now it is. Because everybody's just sick of the political conversations or the politically charged conversation shows. They want something to watch these people that see on these other YouTube channels. They want to see them in something that's entertaining without a political bias, without any kind of political conversations that aren't politics that have to go with the made-up bullshit show that we're putting together here. And I thank you all for that. I want to thank you guys again wholeheartedly. Love every single one of you. That being said, there's a link in the description if you want to help with the channel, want to help this grow better, make this better. There's a link in the description for my Cash App and the Buy Us a Beer link. I'm not a big person on panhandling for digital panhandling, but it does really help me to be able to spend more time doing this rather than doing other things. So the show's only getting better because I have the time to do this right now. And if you want to help out with that, that would be 100% grateful. I would be 100% grateful to anybody. There's no obligation. I'm just throwing that out there. But we'll see you guys next Thursday at 7:15 Pacific, 10:15 p.m. Eastern for the SWF pay-per-view for the Halloween show. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week, but I'll see a lot of you tomorrow for the Seriously Cast Halloween special. We'll see you guys then. Bye.